So, honestly, I thought I would just give an update video, I guess. I really don't know how to start this, but we're just gonna go with it. I'm running on, no sleep whatsoever, but I have a new car. Let's start with that. So, the other one, my lovely, precious baby, did die. She did not last, but I do have a newer version of her. So, I'm very, very happy about that. We're now in winter semester of college. It's going okay. It's going better than last semester, I'd say. I have projects in plan. I think that's the correct wording. And I've been working on some art. I'm trying to tackle school at the same time. I'm hopefully going to be able to balance things better than I did last time, which is completely crossing my fingers. So I'm just trying to do better, while also keeping good at my mental health, which you all know about if you've seen my Instagram or any of that. So I really hope that I can do this. Of course, I'm gonna go much slower than last time and just kind of do things when I can and fill the rest in with maybe small posts on here, stories on Instagram, things like that, so that I can still be active and give what I want to give, but also not completely disappear like I did. I have new hair, which love the blonde. I keep going back to it. I don't know what it is. It used to be that with red, and now we're doing some blonde. We love the blonde color. I'm wearing a yellow shirt. I guess I can't really do a fit check for you because my pants aren't in frame. But I'm wearing pajama pants because I got up this morning and I was like, you know what? Yeah, we're gonna wear pajama pants. So hopefully this goes well. I am very much glad to be back because honestly, I miss doing my art. I miss making these videos. Even though it wasn't much to begin with, I just miss people. As a person who doesn't really have much friends, which I don't see as a bad thing. I kind of like to chill alone. But through some of my art creation stuff, I have been able to make friends over time, whether or not they've stayed or they have, which is one of my favorite parts to do, and just to support people all the time. My fellow artists and everyone. As always, I will always have my Instagrams linked down below so you can see that. And I like to share with people, even if they don't, like it or anything. I mean that metaphorically and also the literal like button, but I just like people to see it. I just love doing art. It's me as a person, and I've been getting into content creation in other ways, like making YouTube videos. I've thought about maybe making some study videos. I think I brought that up at some point. Can't remember. I haven't honestly gone through my past videos. So we'll see, So there will probably be a little bit different. I'll probably just do it when I can, but try to give a heads up on when I'm posting. So, I'm not just posting being like, hey, surprise, look at this. But also, making sure I have the time to look things over. A lot of my videos, my first videos were raw, no cuts, nothing. We'll see how that goes. I like to be, I guess, raw about everything. So that's kind of just my vibe, the vlog without cuts and things. But for maybe study videos and stuff, I will. So I'm hoping to get into some editing, which will make things take a little bit longer. So that's also why I'm giving myself the lenience. But I am definitely glad to be back. And I hope you all are glad to see me too. And as always, if you can, the subscribe button, please, because I would love to be able to continue to do this and hopefully be able to do more in the future. If that be, collabs, so forth, or whatever it ends up being in the future. I know I'm at a low point right now, but I had a pretty good start due to having a background in art and everything, which I really appreciate all those people who came over to this and looked at this. But as our little break in between our updates, any of you who are following my Instagram, the ice one is my favorite, but they didn't have them when I went to the gas station. So, as an energy drink fanatic, specifically Red Bull, the 2 new flavors, well, they were brought back, of course. The winter one from last year being my favorite, which is now called Iced. I am an absolute Red Bull fanatic. So, not that they'll ever see this, but just let you know, you get a ton from me. Don't worry, you get a ton from me. So even though I really have nothing, I'm still gonna say not sponsored, just for the sake of it, because I think it's funny. We love our Red Bull. So I'm hoping to get back into stuff, figure out ways to do studying where, I can show my stuff, because a lot of, unfortunately, my professors, they'll put like their names in the PDF files and stuff and things, and I'm like, okay, understandable, because you think we're going to be the only ones looking at that, so that's totally makes sense. But I'm hoping to post more stories, give more updates, and just vibe with you guys. It's Michigan winter here. Of course, I'm not gonna say completely where I live, but I've been a Michigan kid all my life, and we love the snow. Freezing rain this morning on the way to my drive to school. So honestly, I think it'll all be just okay. But I'm going to date this video. It is February 2nd of 2026, even though, it probably would not be a year till I post this. But just so what I'm talking about and the weather makes actual sense, instead of me just being like, oh yeah, this is the weather, but when in the world did this happen? So, if you could leave likes, comments, and subscribe, the usual YouTube thing. I promise I won't bore you with it all the time, but, I'm doing this for fun, but I also want to see where it's going, so crossing my fingers how this goes, and I'm just glad to be back, and I think that's where I'm going to end this, because I've been ranting for probably longer than people want to listen to me, but if you do appreciate it, let me know. And I love ranting videos, just because I can get my thoughts out there and stuff. So if you want more like this, or you want to suggest any of ideas, or to study videos I talked about, let me know. And, well, bye.